Okay, everybody, we got ourselves a winter storm approaching the area, and we are going to keep you updated on the latest here. We're going to switch to our surface analysis map brought to you by NeoWeather. I am Brian Ivy here bringing you your forecast. It's currently Saturday, a little after 12 noon, and we're seeing not an incredible amount of action right now on the radar overlay page. You can see the isobars starting to weaken a little bit as they push off to the east and the high pressure continues to build in. We will be less windy as the winds will continue to die down. Our cold front that moved through yesterday is down here in Georgia, Mississippi, South Carolina region. This high pressure is going to push off to the east here, and it's going to become a fat player in our next storm system, which is located out here. This is going to swing in, as we're going to show you with the models in a second, go right over Ohio and start to weaken as it enters the area due to this high pressure kind of interacting with it. Let's go right to the watches and warnings page brought to you by the National Weather Service. You can see all the pink up there in the northern plains, the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin. That is all a winter storm warning in effect for heavy snow, where they could see up to 15 inches in spots. Very probable that a lot of 8 to 12s, and then you're going to see 15 inches in spots, possibly even a little bit more if we get really good phasing with the two jet streams. Again, why there's the cutoff there? That's because it's going to take a little southward jog, and it's also going to weaken. Ohio here, as we zoom into the Cleveland National Weather Service office page, is just under a hazardous weather outlook. As we zoom you up there. Also some flood watches for local rivers that have ice jams. Let's take another jog and show you the short range ensemble forecast model. Bring you back over to here. You can see the storm really beginning to strengthen as it moves into the northern plains. Again, this is heavy snow. This is where you're going to get near a widespread foot of snow in southern Minnesota area. Again, Minneapolis probably getting hit pretty hard. Then it goes into Wisconsin. Milwaukee, who got hit from the last blizzard, which was a Panhandle Hook, early February, is going to get hit hard. You continue to advance. You can see it's beginning to weaken as it enters into Michigan. Less pink. Also, the track starts to go southward. So the heaviest precipitation is going to be in this area, but as we're going to show you in our next slide, it's also going to be more of a mix. And then it moves off, continues to weaken, and it pulls in cold air, and then it changes back to a little snow event in the southern Ohio Valley. Let's take a look now at the our NAM model. And I brief you ahead. There you see that storm gets pretty strong there. Again, very close to freezing in northern Ohio. It comes in, it's going to clip us here, dump about an inch or two of snow before it begins to pull in too much warm air, and then it's going to change over to a sleet, freezing rain mix for a little bit as it continues to push through. The heaviest pushes through. The heavy snow gets dumped in Michigan instead of Ohio as we're in a mix, changing over to all rain Sunday night, overnight, and a Monday before it changes back to a snow event later on. And then you see the secondary system that will be affecting the southern Ohio Valley on Tuesday. That's our consensus right now. Again, it's going to start out of snow, go to a icy mix, and then change back to a rain event before going back to snow. So a major event, but nothing crippling, nothing that significant. There'll be problems, though, in Michigan. They're going to have to deal with more of the frozen precipitation. Thanks for listening. Also, remember to check out our NeoWeather fan page where it's been hopping today. Plenty of action. Been talking about this storm system and some upcoming weather events. So chime in on the NeoWeather fan page. Thanks for watching, everyone.